After perhaps one of the roughest possible starts to a generation series, that being 8 males born in a row, 0.39% chance, if you're curious, we have finally had the birth of 2 female colonists in this generation series where we're the only humans trying to stop the human race going extinct. Which is good, because otherwise it might have led us down a very dark path, something very unforgivable, you know, some really ethically terrible things. Which of course we are going to carry on doing, because we need the genetic diversity, that being cloning empty female bodies to extract the genetic material from to then throw into growth vats. Ethically a little weird, but there's no suffering involved. But my point is, between that, the weapons, the armor, the comfort, everything, we can finally do a little bit of mad science. And that mad science, my friends, has been started because Craftbot has fallen in love with Bilo-Gurgi Cavi-Creedle. A Craftbot is the equivalent of a sentient toaster, a machinery that has independently developed thought. She's not equipped for a generation series, if you're picking up what I'm putting down here. But apparently, there is a method that we can download an android's consciousness into a human body. We'll have to grow her a new body. We'll have to find a way to transfer that consciousness over. You missing a leg? I guess I'll just go through everybody and make sure nothing's missing, just in case we need to do any replacements. I think everyone else is fine. I think what we need to do is add a neural port to the androids, use our, now this is important, very limited neural stacks. We download her brain onto that, and then we put that stack in a new body, and then she gets a human form that can fall deeply in love with her human lover, whichever one that was, Bilo-Gurgi Cavi-Creedle. They can have many fleshy human babies and no cyborg children. So we've got 2 big issues in this whole thing. A, we lost the neurodigitalization research. It's one of the few that we have lost at this point. That's the one that allows us to make more neural stacks. So what we've got is what we've got for the rest of time. That's it. We don't get any more. There will also come a time where we'll lose all the android stuff too. So if we want to make these androids and upgrade them, we've got to do it now. But we've also got to consider, do we want to... I suppose it's better to use it while we've got it, just in case we lose the rest of the research. We can't do anything with it at all. So I guess doing it now is definitely the right call. The second issue we've got is sentient robots refuse reprogramming. The only way we can reprogram them is if we slap down a sleeping spot, turn it into a prisoner bed, capture them, and force them to be reprogrammed. I will admit, in this situation, it doesn't make much sense, because I'm trying to put a neural stack in them to effectively grant them a human body. I guess you can make an argument if she doesn't want reprogramming, she doesn't want that. She wants to be immortal, she's not in it for the generations. Like, you could argue that, sure. I do want to figure out how to make robots into human beings, though. So now Craftbot is arrested. You just do that, and then what? You carry Android to the station. Oh. Okay, well, that's not too bad. I'm not going to change any of her personality. It's not going to affect her backstory or skills or relationships or anything. I'm just effectively... This is a hardware change, not a software change. So maybe she's scared for the wrong reason. So, there it is, neural module. What does this do? Androids have a neural module for interfacing with neural stacks. They can be used as shells for shell walkers. Oh, so people can transfer their mind into an android body, too, I assume. Well, that's interesting. Okay. And then all we do is we just... install the extra component, and that's it. Then we put the thing in her head, grow her a new human body. Everybody's happy. Okay, we lost chem fuel refining tier 3. Now hang on. This actually could be relevant. We're refining Nutramian. What is the research this is under? The research is Nutramian refining. That would make sense. I didn't know if it was under chem fuel refining, because we are refining chem fuel into Nutramian, right? Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so it's still possible we can lose that as well. Fair enough. Little Maticus. Now, bear in mind, I've said it yesterday, and it's still something we're going to stick to here. We do not need 10 males for 2 females. In fact, the opposite way would work fine. This does not work. So many people have seen and upvoted a comment on last episode that said, make an outpost called Milk and Cigarettes, and then we can send all of the men away to go to that place. We are going to keep the best colonists. Everyone else can leave. Very diligent student again is fantastic. Ash Storm Lover is interesting. He's always loved Ash Storms. The feeling of ash slowly wearing down skin, burning the sinuses, and filling unexpected holes. Crafting mining melee. That's fine, that'll do. Oof, owie, my holes. So with that, 1 reprogrammed android, boom. And you're not like upset, it's not changed anything about you, no? Your social tab is exactly the same, nothing's changed there. Yeah, that's it. Okay, she's probably a little bit pissed that we just did that, you know. Maybe she was just scared of being reprogrammed, but didn't know, you know, what was included. So then, I think we can say empty neural stack. We download you into that, and then we remove it, and we put it in a new body. Got one for Marvin as well. Who's Marvin? Marvin's that Marvin's Santa up there, apparently. Okay. Construction plants, sure. And then, oh, ecologist plants is a nice combo. Wow, that's a really nice combo. Marvin, if you don't fuck this up, you could be around for a long time. Cavi, I'm going to keep. Too smart, beautiful, sanguine is a fantastic combination of traits. So Cavi is definitely staying. I could never get rid of Railgun Zekai. I could never, ever do that. So you're definitely staying, even though he's got no passion in shooting, because he's got very diligent student, he learns it faster anyway. It's all these other kids that I'm not convinced about yet. No food. No food? Oh, God. To be fair, we are fueling a bunch of stuff with... Oh, shit. We've got all those bed drippers, right? Which are feeding them while they sleep. Then, on top of that, we've got all this other stuff that I'm filling up with nutrient paste as well. Oh, shit. If memory serves, there was an option on this to just make nutrient paste with this, right? So we could pump that directly into the network. Oh, this is going to be so expensive. What am I doing? Let's not go too crazy. Let's just do it between there and there. That's fine. There you go. Like the nutrient paste walkway. I think that's kind of fun. That's already going to be, 6,000 cobalt, or actually slightly more than that. And yeah, don't get me wrong. We've got some very, very, very good mining characters now. 34 mining skill for mining bot. 22 for Arnold. Rennie's at 19, so they can get the resources pretty quickly, but we're also using a shitload because we queued up all that armor that uses like 600 a piece, which is what Craftbot's working on right now by the looks of it. Just too difficult to feed this many people. To be fair, I am feeding them with lavish meals, and that obviously uses up a shitload, clearly uses up a shitload of nutrient paste. Let's go find some corpse out there. In fact, why don't we just go hunting? Why don't we go hunting? I'm sure we can manage that. Go hunt some Ronto. I don't know if I fancy fighting the dragon, and then what's this? Oh, Satan himself. I'm okay. Probably Gilrot's already found some stuff. I know all the animals are killing one another anyway, so there'll probably be plenty of corpses out there. That would be so amazing, though. If I built all of this stuff, we finally got comfortable, might have solved the extinction thing, and then we all just starve to death. Oh, God. Because I can... with the tremendous amount of screen shake, I'm assuming that's Railgun Zekai out there blasting away. Jesus Christ. My God. I wouldn't miss all these growth moments being automatic, but better at... Oh, that would be interesting. Hold that thought. Yeah, we'll go too smart. What's Tech Whiz? I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, Intellectual Mech Bandwidth. That's fun. I don't think I've seen Mech Bandwidth on that. Sick. Obviously, we'll go too smart because I need the best we can get because our last generation was very disappointing. In the future, we'll roleplay it a little bit more, but don't worry. For now, I'm going to make sure it's as good as possible because we dodged a total disaster. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, is that just hunting her? Oh, shit. Cavi, take the shot. Cavi, take the shot. Cavi, take the shot. Cavi, take the shot. That was too close. Bring it down, Chag! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Oh, Lifebot was coming over here to save. Yeah, you're right. Coming over here to save Rennie. Rennie Pismo, how you doing? Not good. Could be a lot worse, to be fair. Oh, my God. Really? Another one. These raids are proving to be a real pain in the ass. Oh, it's the same one getting back up. Cavi, teach it a lesson. Nice one. Okay, finish it off this time. Don't you die on me. I refuse to let you die. Okay. What was that noise? Oh, it's going after Cavi. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Why are you going after Cavi? Was that just like collateral damage? Too good. Kicked in the torso. Kicked in the torso, walking it off. That's crazy. I cannot wait for the medieval era. Oh my God, it's going to be a fucking disaster, isn't it? There we go. That should keep us going for a little while. So these are generating the nutrient paste directly to the network. They are indeed. These are as well. All this set up in no time. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're going to make it through this. I did set these up as growing zones, honestly, just for the decoration, but they genuinely might have saved our life there. Starvation is avoided. The children have grown. I've renamed them. We're probably not going to keep this kid, so I've just named them Bigler, Sheetorn, Rimmer, which were two random names that I've combined together. This one came up as Petrobismal, and I thought that was pretty amazing. Kind of hard to keep track of which characters do what for now. I understand that, like, it's super overwhelming. We got 20 people. We've probably got more on the way. Will, I think, probably not pay too much attention to the majority of these kids because they're probably going to be sent off. Next generation, we could kind of realign and try and figure out what we're doing and focus on characters a bit more. This has been, like I said, the disposable generation. This is the generation where everything went wrong very quickly. And here is the neural stack for Crafting Bot. Boom. Right, so that's just installed. You're downloaded. Uninstalled neural stack. Perfect. At the very bare minimum, we should do this for every Android before we lose Android tech. Because we can lose Android tech any second now. It's gone forever, and I'm not sure if we can modify them after that. See, that's a very fair point, because that way, when we run out of reactors, I could just put them in a human body. And then, sure, okay, you've only got 80 years left or whatever. Whatever the equivalent is, obviously, with everything sped up. But that's better than just being a robot running out of power, and that's it, you're dead. Mining bot will just allow us to reprogram us, so that's fine. So let's go neural. Does that cost anything for power efficiency? Nope, it's free. Once the androids are done, we'll sort out the people. In fact, I guess we could sort out the people a little bit now. So we've got Cavi and Railgun, right? This is the start of Generation 2, everything down here. Cavi and Railgun I'm keeping no matter what, because they're cool. We have to keep Christy Creasel and Petra Bismal, right? We can marry Christy Creasel to... we can marry you two, right? Yes. So those two can marry, and then those two can marry. But then their kids are cousins on both sides, right? Because that's Railgun and his sister marrying Cavi and his sister. So ideally, we don't want to do that if we can avoid it. We need another son and daughter from the other couple as well. Is that correct? Have I got that right? So we need either, we need Arnold Rimmer and Gil Rott's children then. Okay, you've got 12 shooting at the age of 7. Hold on a second, kid. And what else have we got? Kerry Inverters. We could keep Kerry Inverters, or we keep Whitford Shadari, or we keep Big Shion. What have I done? To be honest, I've got to keep Kerry Inverters. It's got to be Kerry Inverters, Hoot and Rot. Look at how many more passions you've got. I mean, to be fair, they're 12. They've had the growth moment. So, for now, I'm bringing you into the keep list, and all of these people are going, right? Vex Dryer Pismal also has 18 shooting. Oh my god. But I can't keep this many, though. I mean, I suppose we could just... I mean, we are growing 2 extra characters, so maybe we could keep you. Maybe we could. With 18 shooting, I almost don't want to let you go. Yes, actually, this kid is our best shot. By far. By far. Like, second place is Peanut Button, Railgun, Zekai, Peppermint, and they beat them. Okay, maybe I'll keep you two, but that's it. Why do I want to sort this now? Well, if we're getting rid of the rest, right, I can look at this and I can say, okay, Maticus, in that case, you're going to be sent out there to go colonize. What do we need? We need a lot of plant skill. I mean, if you haven't got a passion in it, I think sending all of the first generation out there to go do a bunch of growing to make sure we've got the food for the other settlements is kind of essential. So we're going to say do forever for... honestly, probably all of them. I promise I'm not just doing this to send it out there and forget them. Granted, all the kind of gender ratio is all fucked up at this point. That's fine. But you got to bear in mind, with all of the recent really cool additions to world pawns and even like the territory map modes and stuff, always Legendary Keys added that feature where world pawns will actually show up in caravans a lot more frequently. So we'll probably see all these kids again. Happy birthday, Hunton. It's a manhunter pack. Hold on. Very diligent student for Hunton as well. Oh my god, hold on. I don't recognize half of these. He got shit skills, but like a shit... I don't know what mod is adding this. I need to look into it because we're getting loads of traits but no skills, which is weird. I think making all this automated but you get better outcomes would be cooler, right? You get less control. Characters are a lot more random, but on average they're slightly better. That would be much more interesting. I think it would be worse overall, but it would certainly take a lot of the decision away from me. Underground and body mod. Okay, what's Procrastinator do? 50% global work speed. Oh, the results are the results are usually... Why can't I say usually? Does that sound wrong? Usually lackluster. I don't think I've said that word right. And not the word that I should be saying wrong in that whole lineup. I'm probably going to take very... Whoa! Okay, I'm coming back in 20 minutes. I can't speak. Bye. Nice. It was nice. No, nice seeing you all today, but like, this is ridiculous. This is just insane. Let's see what your real birthday gift is here, Hooten. Pack of manhunting creasels. Are you taking the piss again? The one attack unless they see someone go through. Yeah, okay. I know manhunter packs work. How many creasels is it? Oh my god, it's 100 creasel. Actually, like a fantastic counter to this colony, because this colony's only got sniper rifle. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, here it goes. Here it goes. I think the turrets are taking them out in a single hit. That is a lot of creasel. Holy shit. Okay, I think we back our people off and we let the turrets deal with this lot. Keep our people close, but let's not go too crazy here. Oh my god, they're actually going to take out some turrets, aren't they? Fucking hell. Okay. Well, that's fine, I suppose. With Scrapper, do we get like a full refund on shit that's destroyed by animals? We apparently do. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. We can just rebuild that in no time. We forget about the cliff races. It's always been, since day one, it's been the bloody creasel that have been a problem. No more distractions. I've got robots to download into people. So how long have these got? 43%, 43%. I think we, what have we got in the network in terms of neutroamine? 1,000 liters. Why is it not going into the tube then? Blah, 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 blah. Open the valves up and hopefully it'll top those up. And then what I'm thinking is we'll just build another slave gestator entirely for the purpose of humanizing androids. Again, we need to do this fast, really. I need to focus down here just in case when we lose the technology, we can't do this anymore. So let's throw down an android builder over here. 151 left in the tube after topping up the others. Oh, amazing. So that would just top up immediately when we, boom, there it goes. A jamel. Was it like a camel? What's a jamel? What's a jam? Oh, it kind of is like a camel, actually. It's got a big hump. Fossilization. The forest kokery have been inspired by Mother Animus faith from forest kokery as an innovative way to pursue their interest in age primacy meme and have adopted. Sorry, I think I understand all of those words, but none of this makes any fucking sense to me. Forest kokery have been inspired by their own faith and have adopted it. That's mad. That's crazy stuff. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Right, so let's go ahead and try and recreate Craftbot as closely as possible. Hold on, if I pop open the interface and we put Craftbot there, I can basically copy it exactly. Here you go. Let's see what I can do here. Well, let's move it over slightly. Perfect. Right, let me see what I can do you for. So, hold on, I'll try and match them in age as well. So, who are you in a relationship with again? Remind me, it was Bilo Gurgi Cavi Creetle. Of course, with a hat like that, who could say no? You are 19. Fine, I can make this work. Now, bear in mind, if we account for growing time as well, I'll just make her like 20. Yeah, I'll make her 20. So I can't do all the facial animation changes, which makes sense, obviously. But I can do that in between episodes and make it look exactly like she looks right now. That's no problems. I've got the hair and everything else down. So with this then, we want to make it the best quality possible. This isn't just a gene depository, which is a fantastic name, by the way. This is like, oh my god, look at how long it takes to grow. If we're aging 18 times faster. Okay, what does the legendary do for us, though? Hold on. It gives, oh my god, 3 times longer lifespan is amazing. I really have got to do it. Lifespan factor times 300%, okay. Fertility up by 30% as well. They take less damage. They learn faster. They heal faster. They move faster. They do better melee damage. I mean, all of it's amazing. I'd kind of like to do that as well. How much extra does it add on? Oh, an extra, like, 3 days to become beautiful. And I don't care about psychic sensitivity. I really don't. In fact, I don't care about it so much, I'm happy to drop that down to make up for it. The sleeve quality seems like the most important part of all. So, oh, man, it's a shame it's going to take 50 fucking days. I worry that Cavi's going to be old. What if I keep putting Cavi in a biosculptor to reverse the age while we've still got access to it? Just put him in over and over and over and over while this is growing. I think this might be a cool idea. I might do that. Let's do it. Start growing. Start growing. We need someone to confirm the process. Can you confirm your own clone growing? I guess we'll find out, huh? You absolutely can. And in fact, well, you were going to. Oh, Gil's doing it. Thank you, Gil. Boom. There you have it. See you all next year. Cavi. Cavi's 19. I guess we could just start rolling it back instantly. Because we've also got this thing, the Biosculptor Linker, that makes it 50% faster too. Let's do it, huh? Age reversal. More importantly, you don't age while you're in the pod, right? 19, just remember that, 19 and 46 days, and we'll check it again in a couple of days' time, see if he has aged the however many more, 36 days, because it's generations rules. Put in a lot of effort for this couple. Very unnecessary stuff. What's this? Create a cloth cowboy hat, legendary. Oh, because he's technically off map. Yeah, very funny. Hang on, why don't we just start growing all the other bodies now? Because I don't know if when we lose Android Tech, we can't do any of this shit anymore. So maybe we get on that right away. I mean, chances are we'll lose sleeve gestator within that time anyway. Because when you think about it, right, it's 50 days to gestate, but because it's generations, everything is 18 times faster. So that's the equivalent of like 900 days, if my math is right. 50 times 18, 900. And that means that it was 900 over 60, like 15, something like that. 15. So that's the equivalent of 15 years, as in by the time this is grown, all of these people will have aged 15 years, if my maths is right. We probably want to start this now. Well, let's not take it apart. Let's just uninstall it where we can. Okay, that one we have to. Okay, that one I'll just rebuild somewhere else, just in case we lose it when we lose the technology, but we might still be able to work the machine, at least until it breaks down. I don't know if any of what I said makes sense, but I think we need to start this now, is what I'm getting at. Obviously, the technology doesn't decay 18 times faster or anything like that, but all our people will be fucking old by the time our clone bodies are made. What would make the most sense, right, is wait until we've used our final android reactor replacement, then move them into human bodies, because then effectively giving them their final life then. This is a really cool concept, and I don't know if I'm doing it any justice. Like the idea that we've forgotten how to repair our androids, but we still have this technology that lets us download people into human bodies, or we have the technology ready to go. We might not understand how it works anymore, so we move them into human bodies so that they get that final chance. Is a really cool concept. Hey, look at this as well. Definitely something somewhere, whether it's the hunting or the tremendous amount of hydroponics I've built all over the place. we've managed to make up for feeding everybody lavish meals all the time. Very expensive lavish meals all the time. Hey, there we go. How'd you come out? Did you get any plant skill? No, unfortunately not. And this is someone that I'm going to be shipping off, right? Were you someone? Oh, no, I wasn't going to ship you off because you're with 19 shooting. That is mental. Now passionate too is amazing. Double passionate medical. Oh, my God. And tough. Okay, give you big bones to go along with your gigantism. This guy is going to be so hard to kill in combat. Holy shit. Oh, wait, you're only 13. Oh, of course, adult. Yeah, sorry. Weird Rimworld rules of, after all. This ship moved in storage. Get this piped into the neutronium. How we looking on that? We only got 100 liters. Honestly, I might take away the android caskets. We only really need one, ultimately. So that's another 100. That way I can at least start the process, even if we run out. Shall we go Lifebot? Ah, see, mining bot isn't sentient. Mining bot's just a robot still. Once again, crank it up to legendary. Make him beautiful. Don't care about the psychic stuff. 50 days. I can make him 14, and I don't see a reason why not to here. Give him as long a lifespan as possible, because he's not in a relationship with anybody, so who gives a shit? Now it's going to be really awkward when he gets into a relationship with someone and they marry a 14-year-old, but that's none of my business. I'm not that type of YouTuber. Ooh. Heavy Viper. That's that crazy shit with all the move speed bonuses and everything we started yesterday, right? This is the absolutely insane stuff. I mean, the armor value on it is also nuts. He's the perfect man. Oh, he's just the perfect being in every way. Never gonna beat it. Getting the happy gene due to psychic soothe. Oh. Okay, wait, baby empty sleeve. Wait, what the fuck have I done? Oh. It's the empty sleeve's child. Right. Empty sleeve and beautiful Chegg. There it is. Right. Yes. Name the baby. I think we'll call it baby Creasel, because it is. It's male, again, by the way. Mother empty sleeve. Just genes. Just genes for a mother. No person there. Unfortunately, we're not actually gonna need this person, so I'll just, we'll just call him any old shit. Oh, dude, whatever. I don't need any more male characters in the colony. I better fix his face. Weirdly, I figured out the issue is the opacity of the eyes is set to 0 rather than the default 100, believe it or not. I don't know why. Like, they have eyes. It's just they've just been made transparent for some reason. It's such a weird bug. Yeah, I'm sorry, little guy, but you're absolutely going to be shipped off to the colony when you're grown. In fact, should we just put him back in the vat and ship him off straight away? Honestly, yeah, fuck it. Like, I can't be asked to feed you. I've got to build more bedrooms. We've got to look up. We've got to wait years for you to grow. I need those colonies like now. It's one less thing to worry about in a colony already flooded with people that we just simply don't want. Craftbot, Lifebot are going. Mining bot, I mean, I'm going to assume they'll awaken at some stage, but I got a question. If you haven't awakened, how have you got to 34 mining? Can someone explain that to me? How has this happened? How have I done that? Oh, right, because you learned 20 or 18 or whatever, then we applied a xenotype that gives you plus 16, so you've bypassed your own cap, I think. Because in theory, those don't learn, right? They just cap. Look, it's capped at 34. Odd. I'm not sure how we've done that. Interesting. That's a bit of a bug if we have done that. I'm not complaining. And now I guess we make a poly clone and just put it in a vat for hundreds of years time, just hundreds and hundreds of years time. All they've got to do is unplug the neural stack like a USB stick and plug it into the human body when we've cloned it. So even if we get all the way to caveman era and we're still somehow refueling our reactors and then we run out, we can just transfer it to that human body. Guess we'll just do the same thing, right? Female, young, hair type is lady. There you go. Excuse me. There you go. And then she's got darker hair. There we are. And then I can, like I say, copy the facial features when it's all done. And then, of course, maximum quality for her. Can I throw out a... Because we're going for the long-term play with this, I think I'd like to make her psychically hypersensitive. Because that might be kind of relevant when we're in caveman era, right? Do we also want to make a xenogerm for her as well? Ooh. I haven't got any more people to extract genes from. I guess we'll just start growing this one. And then maybe over time, because obviously the genetic stuff is spacer tech and not ultra tech, we might just get enough time to put together another xenotype to apply to a different clone later on anyway. So we just need the neutronium to actually start the process, and that will take however long that's taking. We could build some more machines, I suppose, but we'll get there eventually. God, someone needs to just make a mod to queue this up automatically, because I keep forgetting. You give me that. Okay, so that's 3 there. Empty sleeve, I think we're still on cooldown with. with. We are for another 12 hours. Fair enough. How long have these got? 69% on that one, 69% on that one. Fair enough. Yes, no problem. Because we're generating toxic waste from our androids and shit, over here, I noticed, where the hell was it? Waste detoxifier. Consumes power to destroy waste packs. It is an absolutely enormous facility. I guess in some ways kind of a low-tech atomizer, right? These are all the people going out there into the frontier, so I couldn't give a shit what you're good at unless it's plants, I don't think. Here, speedrun. Kind, crafting, social, medical, cooking. Otherwise we're gonna not cooking, otherwise we're gonna be here all day doing bloody growth moments. Plants, beautiful. Construction, amazing. You also love crafting. You've always loved crafting, remember? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's like 2 passions. Oh no, sorry, no, you've never. You fucking hate crafting. And then a lot of people did point out, you know, there are mods that can let you train in certain items and train how to build certain things. I've always liked the idea of that, but I think tracking that much already. Can you tell me what these people do? Exactly. Tell me what Rennie's good at. Oh, Rennie's an easy one. That was a trick question. Tell me what Hooten's good at. Give me Christie's passions. Give me Chitty's passions. Tell me what they do. We would never be able to keep track of that much information if they're all learning different skills and abilities as well. It's just too much. Also putting a fucking barricade around this shit so I stop getting savaged by cliff races all the time. How close are we on that? We've already killed 10%. Oh my god. By the end of the playthrough, I kind of want to wipe him out just to see what happens. Kokiri just say, you know what? Thanks, appreciate that. We're not going to attack you anymore. We're actually best friends. We've got to keep Vex drier, Pismol, because this is insane. You're just like a fucking lunatic. Aiming time down, range cooldown multiplier down, and then we just give you like the biggest, largest gun I can find, and you just fire it like crazy. I'm in. Let's research skill trainer production. What the fuck? Oh god, that was in the mod pack, was it? Lifebot spilled his drink near a bookshelf. Adding reasons with blame is very unfair on these robots. They didn't deserve that. We complained, so I added the sci-fi bullshit, quantum tunneling incidents and all that other crap. Keys is out here blaming it specifically on Lifebot. Holy fuck. I was just thinking, do we want to reduce our antimatter output a little bit, or consumption, sorry, and maybe start stockpiling it long into the future, just in case we lose this research, and I don't know, maybe we can't do some stuff with that. I didn't realize, you know, kind of my bad here, that we've output 5,600 antimatter. I think then permanently taking apart this is more than adequate. You could upgrade the whole base into antimatter with that, no? Antimatter. Let's see what we can build. Antimatter railgun. Any type of components, we can't build that. Thundergun we can apparently build. Oh, throwing out a few of those just for a laugh might be quite good. They don't specifically use the antimatter though, do they? What about this one? That also uses type of components. We can't build those because, again, those drop specifically from a faction that isn't on this planet. So that's unnecessary. Oh, PowerNet console shows a detailed overview of the power network. Oh my god, I vaguely remember this. This thing is sick. Let me show you this. This thing is very cool. So this will show a breakdown of all of what we've got going on here. When you have a research, you also get instant flick. God, I wish. And that enables you to turn things off just from a distance. You can see what's consuming the most power here. So our auto hydroponics are consuming 40 kilowatts, which is kind of crazy. And if we suddenly need power, say we got a raid turning up, our batteries are draining, and I need the turrets to be active, I can just come here, turn all those off in a single click there, and we can see the overview. That's awesome. That's so cool. Where are they? How do I turn them back on? Small auto hydroponic. Here we are. Turn all back on. There you go. N2 mine. Cobalt and antimatter. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I've got to build some of these just for a laugh, haven't I? I guess I'll just spread a few out. And then in the medieval era, we could be the ones stepping on them and digging them up. Let's see. Just for a laugh. I'll just bury a whole bunch everywhere. How about that? We'll just, well, not for a laugh, obviously for defense. I wouldn't suggest that I'm burying landmines for a laugh. You know, this way, if cliff races start kicking off or some shit like that, we've got something that's already kind of there and ready to do some defense. Jetty's proposal. Oh my god. Craftbot, will you marry me? She said no. Bilo Gurgi Cavi Creasel is going to be unhappy about this. Fuck Bilo Gurgi Cavi Creasel. I'm unhappy about this. How many colony resources I just spent on it? They've just broken up. You actual motherfucker. Do you know how many resources I just spent on making you a human body specifically because of this whole fucking thing? 15-year process. I'm so upset with you. Could I keep reversing his age until he becomes a child again? Is that how that works? Can I do that again? Should we do that again? Fuck it, let's do that again. All right. New education for Bilo Gurgi Cavi Creasel. The Eternal Colonist. Wow. Okay. I'm sure that would be fine. That's not a problem, right? These big empty glass buildings, and all you hear is occasionally the scream of a cliff racer. We're good. No side effects. We're all fine. I'm still going to put Craftbot in a human body. It's just kind of annoying because I could have made them 14 and they could have gained a few more years. So we need to install a port on Lifebot. We need to install a port on Polly. Again, we're going to have to arrest them. I just suspended disbelief a little bit. It doesn't make much sense that they wouldn't want Lifebot. In you go, temporarily. Where the fuck are you going? No. Put Lifebot in there. Thank you. And then neural port. And then we haven't really got to worry about rushing it so much. And I need someone with high wardening to arrest Polly. So that will be Arnold. Get down here, please, Arnold. You know what? Maybe send a little backup for this. Not going to lie, Bepto. Not a big fan of that. Everyone else looking very military. Particularly love what Lifebot's going on right now with the solid metal antimatter knight armor. That's pretty good. And it's going, oh, they're done. Holy shit, they're done. Okay, crack them open. Crack open a cold one with the boys, and then let's get some fresh ones going. I don't like referring to women as fresh ones. It's fucking crazy. I mean, they're not. They're just, we gotta not think of it like that. They're just bags of genes. There's no brain in there. There's no brain power. There's no function. There's nothing. This shit's on like fair goldfish level of self-awareness, okay? There's nothing going on there. Polly, I'm afraid the work is not complete. Polly, I'm afraid you're gonna have to go with Arnold. Lifebot can be released. And then do it now while she's formatting her memory. It's a backup for Polly. Polly's individual. I'm just going to leave this. When it says Android type name, it's just the Xenotype with that added on top. You want to change anything else? No, I don't want to change. Do I want to change? No, I don't want to change anything else because I feel like we're already kind of going against our will doing this anyway. Beautiful. There it is. See, that's it, Polly. You didn't change at all. You did not change a single bit. She's best friends with beautiful Chegg. Oh. That's the best thing I've ever heard. In fact, she's very good friends with everybody in the colony. This actually might be one of the most friendly colonies I've ever seen. She doesn't like Kerry inverters hoot and rot. Got a bit of a smug face, to be fair. It looks like a bit of a smug prick, so I get that. Now let's blast the neural stacks in then. One for you and one for Polly. That's them on a disc now, ready to go. I get it that you probably wouldn't be like, hey, I don't really want to be on a disc because then you could just unplug me and plug me into anything else and I'm kind of losing a lot of my autonomy. You stop being you. I get it. There's a lot of existential sci-fi dread associated with this. Lars O'Brien in the prison for 8 years, but actually it's been 5 minutes of simulation in his brain to impose sadness and terror on him immediately. I understand the concept here. It's very much I have no mouth and I must scream. Potentially a prisoner in a virtual complex because you've totally lost your sense of self and you've been reduced down to data on a disc. I understand that fully. But this isn't like that. You know, there is no... Oh, God. Oh, God, it's been that all along. Oh, what if I'm just a Rimworld character in some other being's higher form of reality? Don't feed me the latex. Some sort of grand cosmic karma. They get bored of the game I'm in. Wowee. And then I get locked in the basement and forced to draw paintings all day. Take a swim in the pool and the ladder suddenly disappears. Fuck. Brazax. What is a Brazak? Hello, at least it's not creatures. Oh, shit off. Hey, did we place those landmines in the end? Asking for a friend? Are those... Oh, yep, there they are. Well. That was a fucking good investment, wasn't it? That was great work. Yeah, that was good use of my hand. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, that actually did a lot of damage, didn't it? Holy shit. Kind of hard to say how many it killed, because I think a lot of them were disintegrated, but that's cool. What a great little bit of defense. My friends... There is another. Yes. Beautiful Chegg. You were the first human on this planet. For preservation's sake, I need to keep you downloaded. Oh, but I've kind of done that before. Irresistible man, forever eternalized so that we can bring him back right at the end. In fact, that was quite through the plot of Generations 1. Benevolent robot starting a breeding program pretending to be morally pure, but actually just being horror on a new planet in a new form. Oh, Jesus. Maybe that's the true cosmic karma, the fact that this is all just one big repeating day over and over and over until I die. You know what, Chegg? I'm taking you down with me, big man. We should probably download Chegg to the machine. Oh, and speaking of existential horror, we probably shouldn't use this empty sleeves casket as just a fucking shelf. Let's start stacking up the ovens. Just keep piling them up. Actually, I think if we fill up all these sleeves, we could just have... 3 of them have the children, like we did Generation 1, and then intermarry those for Generation 2, and then Generation 3, we just have those 3 with that generation, and that gives us a 2-generation gap every single time, and then I think we've got enough genetic diversity at that point with 6 empty sleeves, right? Horrible. Really horrible. What happens when we lose power? Do they die? Does this need to keep everything together? I have no idea. They lose cohesion? Are they susceptible to old age and things like cancer and biostability? I have no idea. Can I age reverse an empty sleeve? God, these These are all the questions I should not be asking. Begin a pleasure cycle? Motherfucker. No way. Polly spilt her drink near a bookshelf and destroyed android tech. Oh my god. No way. What a fucking crazy timing that was. Okay, what effect has it had? We can't build copy anymore, so if these are gone, that's it. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, obviously. Can I make more robots? Can't build any replacement parts. I should have just queued up reactors and had them making it forever. I didn't even think about that. Where's the android parts workbench, actually? And android... Oh, it's there. Is that gone now? Is that blanked? It's blanked. Whatever reactors we've got, then, is what we've got. We've got 1, 2... Oh, I can just do this. Probably a little easier. 9 reactors. Well, bear in mind, Polly's gone through 3, I think, since we began. You never know. That actually might be enough to get us through. It genuinely might be enough to get us through the rest of the game. I really have no idea. Wow, that was fucking mental timing. Can we modify the androids? You can still modify androids, it appears, even though we've lost the technology. But if we lose this, that's it. It's over, right? That's it then. The end of the robot era, right? Like, we've kind of accidentally kickstarted the beginning of the end for them. Start preparing all these human bodies. It's like I basically just asked for this to happen. That's no more robots at this point. That's kind of cool in some ways. Yeah. I guess we'll just immediately then swap them into the bodies ASAP. Probably be a couple of episodes before we get up to that stage. End of an android era. That's kind of cool. I kind of like it. I honestly do think the technology still isn't disintegrating fast enough. You know, it's a big part of the challenge here. So I will probably ramp that up. Bearing in mind, we've been, what, 8 episodes, 9 episodes into the series now, and we haven't gone through the smallest era in the entire mod pack. That'd be more fun. That over time it ramps up faster and faster and faster. The more tech you lose, the more chance you've got of losing more tech in the future. That'd be interesting, because then it gives you time to prepare. Ooh, you know what? Leave that with me. I'll talk balancing with keys and whatnot. Well, thank you for joining me here today, and what turned out to be the beginning of the end for, I think, one of the biggest researchers we're possibly ever gonna have access to. Goodbye, androids, who've been so integral to this entire series so far. Without mining bot, without crafting bot, especially. Of course, Polly. And then the other robot, whatever their fucking name is, we'd have been screwed. I mean, they've helped out so much. We wouldn't have been able to kickstart this colony at all. I think we'd have just been too much work for Polly. Wouldn't have got half the work done that we needed to. So, massive loss. But I'm actually kind of excited to see what this is going to force us to do then. Thank you to Snowlauger, Evelyn X, Omega, TacoCat, Naomi MRH, Nikolai Nielsen, Mr. Altissimo, Amarok, Jamo, Doctol, Birdman, Lillian the Kitten, Chaos Ace, Space Soap, Razorback, Killer Clown, David Turner, Kane, Heathen, Hoaxor, Cuddles, Minty Mushrooms, Hyaz, and Cole Bacon for their support. The executive producer is over on Patreon. Thank you for joining me here today for that Lisa and Sam channel. We have Skyrim getting into a vampire type playthrough over there, because that's apparently all we do on that channel. And Terraria probably coming Monday, depending on... Got some friends coming in this weekend, but I'm hoping I can get rid of them pretty soon. So thanks for thanks for bearing with me on that one. I was kind of waiting for me to be over this flu. I'll be honest, but my lungs have gotten shit today. I'm like wheezing all over the place. So basically, when that's all right, I'll try and see if I can crack out a little Terraria as well. Thank you to Z Audio 951, Andre Philippe, Noteworthy for Fante, Luna Chandelier, Callum Rampel, Carl Schreier, The Happiest Mega Sloth, Pablonius, Thomas DeSantis, Ed, formerly a legally distinct Oompa Loompa parody, Ranger Killicus, Lord Never, Namarjask, and Breakfast Unlunch. See you next time. Goodbye.